Hi guys! Welcome to my channel, my name is Angus and today we are going to watch the 7th episode of the 2nd season of Dark. So, Dark. And we are once again back with Dark here on this channel and we are closing in on the end of the 2nd season already. We are at episode 7 and we have 8 episodes here. So yeah, this is the second to last episode. Next episode will be the season finale, and despite a lot happening, I have no idea where we are going with this season and where we are going to end up, you know. We saw last episode older Jonas, slightly older Jonas obviously, going back to 2019. We saw all the characters again that we saw before. We saw... You know, we saw a happy family life of the Nielsens. Ulrich and Katharina celebrated their 25th, I think, anniversary of marriage. Yeah, we saw Hannah, obviously. We saw Martha, younger Jonas. That was also interesting. Bartosz. All the characters we know. We saw, obviously, the starting of the affair of Ulrich and Hannah, I think it was the start. We saw the issues of the Doppler family in full motion. We had younger Jonas and Martha in their love stage there, and everything was happy for them. And slightly older Jonas, tried what he was sent back for. He tried to prevent his father's suicide. He went to their house, he talked to his father, he revealed that he is from the future, he knows everything that is happening. But in the end, it was as expected, partially expected at least. It was not his plan, not Michael's plan to kill himself in that night. It only happened because Jonas went back. Then Claudia also came into the mix there. She told them it is all part of, the bigger picture. They have to make sacrifices. Especially Jonas is part of something much, much bigger than himself, it seems. And because of that, in the end, Michael killed himself there. To make stuff happen, I guess. But that leads us once again to the point where we have to think about, can we really trust Claudia? Can we trust Adam? Can we trust neither, you know? Because what Jonas and Michael are doing there or did there is all based on what Claudia is telling them, and maybe she's lying. That is a big possibility, a real possibility here, and if she's lying, then that's obviously not going to change anything. But we have to find out. Jonas is for now coming with Claudia, and we ended the episode with Adam and two people talking to him, and it was revealed in the end that the one guy is indeed Magnus. You know, Magnus in 1921. How he got back there, we have absolutely no idea, but it's just one more puzzle piece that is fitting somewhere in this big picture, but we obviously have absolutely no idea where this fits right now. As I said, I have absolutely no idea what we are going to see now in this episode. Are we going back to the old timelines, or are we going to see a little bit more of the slightly older timeline, the 2020 timeline? Is somebody else going to make an impact there? Yeah, no idea, but there's only one way to find out, obviously, and I would say let's not waste any more time and let's just jump right into the episode. Have fun.
Der Mensch ist ein eigenartiges Geschöpf.
What? Probably a dream only. Still dreams about her. That's the recurring thing. Oh, and Hannah is taking the time machine.
Den Schmerz zu verdrängen.
Where is she going?
Das Verlangen zu unterdrücken.
1953, 54 probably. Yeah, everybody has someone they are missing.
Und so wird er Tag für Tag alles tun, was nötig ist. Der Schmerz, sein Schiff. Das Verlangen, sein Kompass.
But it's interesting. What Hannah will do. I mean, she is probably, if she's seeing Ulrich in her dreams mind, then she will go to 1954, because that's where Ulrich is. Or at least the Ulrich she wants.
80 Jahre alt.
Oh,
Todesursache,
Claudia.
Schuss in die Brust.
Yeah, with a big
Auffällig sind noch
shotgun.
die Augen. Ein blaues, ein braunes.
Nennt
sich Heterochromie.
The witch, she talked to you, and she has the same eyes as your daughter. What a coincidence. A lot has happened to Egon that he doesn't understand.
Ich bin nur zufällig drauf gestoßen. Der Körper ist völlig verstrahlt.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, well, not very surprising to us at least. I mean, the future, after the apocalypse, or the alleged apocalypse.
Geh noch mal zu dem Dopplerjungen, zeig ihm ein Foto von ihr, vielleicht erkennt er sie ja wieder.
Probably not. I mean, I think younger Helge has never seen old Claudia.
Welcher Tag ist heute?
Overnight. She is.
Der
Well,
26.
this
Juni.
is, after all, a very important thing. Ah, right. So that probably happened overnight.
Ich habe das Meeting mit den Franzosen für heute Vormittag neu angesetzt.
Yeah, well, no. Move it once again. She has more important stuff to do now. But I guess she can't really do anything about it. Might have not been the best idea to tell your mother about it. But I mean, yes, obviously. Everything has to happen, or everything happens again. So, nothing changed before, why should it change now? Everything's going to happen exactly the way it happened before. Oh, are you going to the caves once again, Katharina?
Das hat alles was mit mir zu tun.
That would be very interesting. You know, Hannah and Katharina in
Gesagt, dass die
1954.
Welt morgen untergeht.
And he wants to destroy or kill Adam. That's what he said. Ah, yeah. Where does Noah's way lead? And obviously Charlotte's
Und
way.
hat gesagt, dass sie lebt.
Oh yeah, right.
Meine Mutter.
Yeah, that too. And we don't know who her mother is. That girl from the future. The young girl. Maybe.
Und was hat es gebracht? Nichts.
Okay,
Ah.
dann machen wir das.
Wir.
Okay. Does this mean, if this one guy is Magnus, is the woman Franziska? I mean, because Bartosz is also back in 1921. Would make sense if these three go back there together. How? Once again, no idea.
Tu, was ihr wollt.
Okay, and Marta is doing her stuff alone. And that's probably the reason why she does not survive. You know, because we don't know about Franziska, but Magnus, Bartosz, and Elisabeth all survived. One way or the other.
Hat mir von ihr erzählt.
Mhm.
Dem weißen Teufel.
Oh, she's the white devil. For them, at least.
Sie will uns töten. Uns alle.
Mhm.
Sie ist tot. Sie kann niemandem mehr wehtun.
Aber sie hat doch noch gar nicht damit angefangen.
Yeah. Once again, we have different versions from different people. We don't know who to believe, but
Ich mag es hier. Ich muss los.
where are you
Ins
going?
Krankenhaus.
Oh, okay, yeah, obviously, yes. Cancer. Yeah, but how is he going to die?
Kann ich dich vielleicht begleiten?
Where's this empathy coming from? You know, all of a sudden. What is this affection you never showed in the last 20 years or so?
Das ist doch lächerlich.
Not as laughable when he gets you
Ich werde
for
sie
what you
festnehmen.
did in the past.
Wegen des Verdachts auf Identitätsmissbrauchs.
Das können Sie gar nicht.
He can, and he will. He's not here to joke with you, Aleksander. Aleksander. But yeah, it's probably very personal. So, will he do something stupid because of that? Come on, Jonas. Open the door. It is only Katharina who's going to be pretty angry once again. Oh no, it's Martha. Oh, Martha. Hello.
Mache ich dir Angst? Ich will dir keine Angst machen.
Ich glaube, ich habe gerade ein Déjà-vu oder so. Ich gehe mal lieber.
Yeah.
Fehler in der Matrix.
Often, very often. No wonder. Absolutely no wonder why. Mhm. Yep. 33 years of history and bad things that happened to him later. Yeah. I mean, but will he reveal to her that they are kinda related? You know?
Kennst du diesen Film mit dem jungen Kerl, der mit seinem Auto in die Vergangenheit reisen kann?
Ja. Back to the Future. A good movie.
Das gibt es wirklich. Zeitreise. Und irgendwie hat das alles
He's
mit
believing in it.
Mats und Helge zu tun. Und den Dingen, die vor über 30 Jahren passiert sind.
Yeah. And stuff that will happen in over 33 and over 30 years. Yeah. He's beginning to understand.
Herr Tiedemann, in Ihrem Büro wartet eine Frau auf Sie.
Yeah. Hello, Hannah. What are you going to do there? What is her plan? I mean, will she pose as a relative or something like that? Or will she tell him the truth?
Ich suche meinen Mann.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah.
Toten Kinder.
She poses as his wife. Will be hard, you know, with our documents. Yep. Close enough.
Ist das Ihr Mann?
You wish that he was your husband.
Aber vielleicht redet er ja mit mir.
That can lead to something
Darf ich
good
Sie
here,
nach
I
Ihrem
mean.
Namen fragen?
Nielsen. Katharina Nielsen.
Yeah, nope. But I mean, Hannah is... I can already see it in front of me. She basically, you know, blackmailing Ulrich. A desperate Ulrich here. I mean, because Hannah is that kind of person.
Wenn man es weiß, dann sieht man sofort.
Oh, and there's Katharina. Yeah, that is a very pissed Katharina that I expected.
Weißt du, wer das ist? Hä? Hat er dir gesagt, wo dein Bruder ist? Wer dein Bruder ist?
No, that part is...
Ist der Sohn deines Bruders. Mein Enkel und dein Neffe.
Yes. Perfect story. That's the part they did not talk about. Yet.
Magnus hat den Apparat.
Was?
Wir sind damit gereist.
Du warst da? Hast du Mecke gesehen?
Nope. They saw Ulrich. Yeah, I mean, that whole situation is extremely messed up here. And I have no idea where they are going. I mean, obviously, yes, Magnus and the others have a second version of the time machine. Well, let's see.
Mein Bruder ist auch spurlos verschwunden.
Ah, okay. So it was his brother.
Keine Spuren. Nichts. Und er hieß auch Aleksander.
Oh, yes. Okay, so it was the guy he took the identity from.
Genau genommen gibt es über 700 gemeldete Alexander Köhlers in Deutschland.
Yes? With a KS? Instead of an X?
Vor ein paar Monaten ist das hier passiert.
Oh, the letter. Yeah, he looked at before. Who wrote this letter? Is that letter maybe from one of the travelers or Claudia, you know, to make the apocalypse happen?
Die Antworten zu ihrem Bruder finden Sie in Winden.
Mhm.
Ein Freund.
Yeah. Probably all part of the plan here.
Aber eins weiß ich ganz sicher. Sie. Sind definitiv nicht mein Bruder.
Yeah, well, that is kind of obvious, I would say. Yeah, but my theory is also, yeah, this letter was sent by, yeah, either one of the travelers or Claudia to make all this stuff happen too, you know. It has to happen all the way it happened before, and that is exactly what should happen. And I think it has something to do with the power plant.
Und der Mann kam aus der Zukunft? Nach 1953. Da hast du ihn festgenommen. Und gestern hat dieser Mann versucht, den Jungen zu entführen.
No, take him back. Try to take him back, not to, you know, abduct him.
Wo ist er jetzt?
Zurück in der Psychiatrie.
Oh, will Claudia
Das reicht
talk
jetzt.
to him?
Du ziehst zu uns. Wir holen jetzt deine Sachen.
Dann glaubst du mir.
Oh, yes. She believes you. And she also believes that this will lead to your death.
Das geht hier also ab. Ihr wusstet von dem ganzen Zeitreisescheiß. Warum habt ihr nichts gesagt?
Because everybody thinks it's better to keep this a secret. Until stuff happens and shit goes down. Yeah. Chaos. Absolute chaos
Jonas
is
ist
happening
wieder
here.
da. Wie Bartosz gesagt hat.
And Charlotte and Peter, like, what? Shocking. Who would have thought?
Das wusstet ihr also auch? Das ist genau das, was alles kaputt macht! Eure ganzen Scheißgeheimnisse! Mann, ihr konntet nicht mal mit uns sprechen, als Papa mit Benny gebumst hat! Was seid ihr eigentlich für unfähige Arschlöcher?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's not wrong. She's really not wrong about this. Oh, fucking hell. But probably this is why Elisabeth became part of the Sigmundus Creatus Est, and Magnus, and potentially Franziska too, only in different timelines.
Ulrich, ich bin's. Hanna.
Hanna.
Ulrich, ich bin's.
Bist du wirklich?
Yep, it's her. If that is a positive or a negative, yeah, remains to be seen.
Bist du vermittelt ist?
Yeah, he knows it.
Jetzt, Katharina.
She knows it.
Warte, Magnus.
How dare you talk about your family in this situation? What about me? Yeah, but in the end, I mean, what Katharina said is true. In the end, he will always decide for, yeah, his family.
Ich liebe dich.
Er hat gesagt, ich brauche niemanden. Aber die
Yeah.
Wahrheit ist, ihr braucht mich nicht.
Ich brauche dich.
And that is a really, yeah, accurate statement. Yeah, I mean, he's not telling the truth, obviously. He only wants out of there. So, yeah.
Bleib! Ich liebe dich! Du scheiß Fotze!
Yeah. As I said, it was always going to end negatively with Hannah and Ulrich here. Hannah is really one nasty piece of work.
Alles wird gut.
Highly, highly questionable if that is the truth. But do they know how to use it properly? I mean, up until now only Bartosz managed to use it. Because he knows how to do it. No one showed him probably.
Sie leben. Micke. Und Papa.
Yeah, they live. But it's a big problem with Ulrich, isn't it? I mean, either way, you have to get him out of prison, mental institution.
Ich frage mich, warum mit ihnen in die Höhlen wollte.
Oh, is he going to die here? In this scene? Is he going to overdose?
Vielleicht ist da etwas.
Da ist nichts in den Höhlen.
Aber
yeah, there's nothing.
Muss es doch geben, warum dahin wollte.
Inconspicuous. Once again. Very, very inconspicuous. Oh, heart attack. Fuck, yeah, because he knows that she knows.
Du weißt es.
Was weiß ich?
Du weißt über die Zeitreise Bescheid. Das alles hat mit dem AKW zu tun.
Ich möchte jetzt gehen.
Yes. And once again, she tried to prevent this, and she's the reason why.
Wir müssen die Höhlen durchsuchen lassen.
Da ist nichts in den Höhlen! Es gibt keine Zeitreise!
Or is she going to kill him? Or is it a freak accident or something?
Was in den Höhlen ist größer als alles, was die Wissenschaft je entdeckt hat. Diese Substanz stellt alles auf den Kopf, was wir über das Universum wissen. Und du willst das alles aufs Spiel setzen?
Yes, of course.
Für nichts?
For nothing. If you would only know.
Du hast kein Herz.
Ooh, the White Devil? So in the end, she might be the bad guy here. Ouch. Well, yeah, that is a freak accident.
Notruf Binden? Wie kann ich Ihnen helfen? Hallo? Hallo?
Yeah, not even that. Not even frickin' that, Claudia.
Du wirst Opfer bringen müssen. Alles wird so geschehen, wie es schon immer geschehen ist. Aber wenn alles gelingt, dann wird sie leben.
Nice happy words. Once again. What do we say to that? Probably bullshit. It is so complicated, everything here.
Du bist der weiße Teufel.
Yeah. Even your own father thinks you're the White Devil, so I would say you should think about that, but she probably never did.
Da, wo ich herkomme, habe ich alles verloren.
One would say rightfully so. So. So what? Are you going to stay there? In 1953? Well, that would be extremely interesting to have Hannah in 1954 now. Maybe in a relationship with Egon? Yeah.
Something come in because...
And that is the question. Is she really the White Devil they think she is? I mean, it would certainly not surprise me if she would be, you know, she would turn out to be the bad guy here. This scenario. I mean, is she maybe destined to lose everything and everyone? Jonas! Okay, hi. I'm here because you told me so.
Sie hat ihn dir gegeben.
Yeah?
Mein älteres Ich.
She's you and you are her.
Wir müssen jetzt gehen. Wir haben nicht mehr viel Zeit.
Of course, you never have much time here. You will understand, eventually.
Ich weiß, was du getan hast. Sie hat es mir gesagt. Aber sie hat auch gesagt, dass es nicht wieder so passieren muss.
Yeah. She said that to her too. Yeah. Next time will be better. Next time will be better. That is always the nice thing to hear, isn't it? And the next time it will happen again, probably. So, are we going to believe that? No.
In die Zukunft.
Yep. Probably 66 years into the future. Alright, that was the 7th episode, the second to last episode of Dark Season 2. And it was mainly, of course, about Claudia and Hannah. So much happened, a lot of chaos is going on in the timeline of 2020. Right now, more and more people, get to know the truth here. Obviously, now after people like Charlotte, Hannah, Katharina, now also Martha and the other younger ones. And this is going to be very, very interesting in the future, mainly because the time machine is now in the hands of Katharina. What will she do with it? Probably go back to, first thing she would do is probably go back to 1987 and take Mikkel back. That would be my guess here. Or that would be the intention, obviously. And then get Ulrich back. Although I don't know if Katharina would be so keen on this, get Ulrich back after everything he had done before, cheating on her and stuff. But I guess that would be the plan for her, but first she has to find out how to do it. Only Bartosz can help her with that. Aleksander is now in jail, rightfully so, of course, and I think still that this letter that Clausen received about, look in Winden, or look to Winden to find out where your brother is or what happened to your brother, that has something to do with somebody who knows that something's going to happen or something has to happen. Maybe someone of Sigmundus Creatus Est or Claudia. One of these two parties is probably responsible for that. And I could very well see this be the reason why the stuff with the power plant happens later on, because Aleksander is obviously the head of the power plant right now. And now with him in jail, something might happen that he could maybe prevent. Then Hannah going back to 1954, and as I expected, her meeting with Ulrich was not going to end well for Ulrich, because Hannah is just, she's a nasty human being. Always was, at least when it came to Ulrich's relationship to her, or the relationship between, Ulrich and Katharina and her in the mix there. So now she's in 54, and from what I gathered in their talk, her talk with Egon, does that mean that she intends to stay in 54? That she lost everything where she came from and now she has to start anew. So her living in 54, that would be very interesting, of course, to find out if she maybe is someone we already saw in 86, 87. But that's just one more puzzle piece there that is very interesting and that we have to, see where does it fit really. Just as much as the stuff that happened with Claudia, which was probably the most interesting, the most story relevant thing that happened. The episode is called The White Devil, and we found out that Claudia is supposed to be the White Devil, and not only Helge called her that, not only Noah called her that, also Egon called her that, and he says she does not have a heart, she did not change. And it really looks like that Claudia could be the main villain of this show, if there even is a real villain in this show. But I would say let's not trust her really, but the same I would say to Adam here, because everybody is kind of lying, everybody's only telling half-truths, to get their point across, or not get their point across, but, to have things that should happen in their mind happening, and that can't be good. Always remember what Franziska said. That is what destroys everything, or that is what is wrong. Everybody keeping secrets, not telling stuff. And that is what Adam and Claudia are doing. So, we should not trust anyone here, or at least not these two. And it is just going to be an extremely interesting season finale. I am so eager to see how they are going to end this now. Obviously, we have a third season, and therefore we are not going to end in any way on a definite note. So, but it's still going to be so interesting to see the season finale of season 2 here. But yeah, that was my reaction to the 7th episode of the 2nd season of Dark. I hope you liked it, of course. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, you know, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Also, consider following me on Twitter. Link is in the description. And apart from that, I can only say have a nice day, stay safe, and I see you in the next video.